talk to you a little bit about some important tools about business writing. We are Monsanto Incorporated, and we're an agricultural company that mostly innovates and improves agriculture to the standards that we have today. We've got over 20,000 employees and facilities in 69 countries, so it's really impressive. Here's Lisa with a little bit more about our business communication.
Thank you. So there are three main points that we wanted to touch on as to why we find business writing essential. So the first one is communication. Writing allows for us to explain and define our goals, not only to others, but ourselves as well. And then second is job skills that can potentially provide for future job applications and possibilities. So if you're good at business writing compared to the person next to you, this can really help you get a job, especially for you guys being seniors in high school and you guys are going to be graduating soon and you're going to be potentially applying for jobs in the near future. This is really going to show your employer your intelligence. And then the third one being success. So written communication says a lot about you and your business. So success can be if your employer doesn't know what you're writing or can't understand what you've written or you're not clear about it, how are you going to stay in this business and be profitable? So a couple of revision tips we want to give you guys. So the first one is peer review. Always have somebody, whether it be a colleague, a teammate, just a friend, have them check your writing as well, because getting a second set of eyes on your paper can really help you out in case you miss something and they catch it. The second one is give yourself time. Do not go into this being procrastinating and going into it last minute and rushing it, because whoever's reading this is going to realize that you rushed this and it's not going to look good on you. And then the third one is there are a lot of different resources and software programs and websites such as Grammarly, and they provide you with online resources that can check your grammar, check your spelling, and these are just really good. But a really good tip is to print out a hard copy of whatever you had written and really just check it with your own eyes, because sometimes looking at a computer screen, your eyes begin to wander and you might miss something that you otherwise wouldn't have seen if you would have printed it out. I'm going to pass it over to Riley on writing tips.
I have a question for you in the front there. Do you find in your writing in high school, do you use more of a passive voice or a business or an active voice?
I don't know.
Well, we find that in academia, one of the most important writing tips in our call is to use an active voice in business writing rather than your passive voice that you would use in your academic writing that you've done in high school so far. So just a fun tip there. Another tip is knowing who your target audience is. One of the most important parts of your writing is knowing who your target audience is so you can get your desired outcome from them. So put yourself in their shoes to understand who they are and what they want to hear from you. Another important tip is getting to the point. Getting to the point as quickly as you possibly can is very important, because if you don't, you're going to lose your audience's attention, as I have right now. All right, our next one is the call to action. Put it at the very beginning. Say what you want to get out of your audience as soon as you possibly can. That way they know what you want out of them right away, rather than waiting till the end. Next thing are things to avoid. Long sentences and run-on sentences are something that you do not want to use because they're going to lose your audience's focus really quickly. Be clear and concise. Our next one is academic language. That is, again, the active versus passive voice. You want to have an active voice and be yourself in your writing. Having a passive voice isn't going to come across as genuine to your readers in the business world. The heavy use of I and me in your writing is important not to do, because your readers want to hear what you can do for them as opposed to what you do for yourself. Now we have an important guest here to give you an opportunity.
Hi everyone. So I just want to point out what can we do for y'all as high school students. So we have a $2,000 scholarship opportunity, and we have a $2,000 scholarship opportunity, and
You're
we're
done.
super excited to share it with you.
It's your 5 minutes.
Now open it up to questions if you have any. Does anyone have any questions?
Yeah, I got one. So, I really think this is all just a bunch of BS. I mean, how's it going to help me feed my kid? She's coming and I'm going to have her in like a month. I mean, this school is hardly worth my time to begin with, right?
Right. So, kind of the reason we're here really is when you write in a business form, you can get these jobs so much easier, and the people that you'll communicate with are gonna like you so much more than that person sitting next to you who is writing more so in an academic language. The people in business who want you to work for them are gonna want this business writing.
I don't know. I just went to McDonald's and the lady up there said I'd get a job if I wanted to. Hardly anybody wants to work up here, right? I mean,
Well, that's true, but we are also located in St. Louis, which is right in this area, and we provide great job opportunities. We have 69 different companies in 69 different countries that provide headquarters and opportunities. So to be able to get a job locally would be really beneficial for you as well.
so you want me to take my kid with to like some other country? My aunties aren't going to go for that.
We're
No way.
actually located right in St. Louis, so you can just come right down the street and find us, and we'd like to help you with your writing so that you can get a job that pays well for your child.
Yeah. So what kind of job do I get with you guys?
Well, there's actually so many. So we're an agriculture company, but we have so many different branches, and you could work in sales, you can work in accounting, you could work
Accounting?
farm. There's really so many opportunities since we're such a large company.
Pretty harsh, huh?
A little bit.
You did a great job. Way to go.